everyone, and welcome back. So as you would have seen by the title today, we are running through what it costs as a natural bodybuilder in the off season. Obviously, food isn't at its peak. And not only that, with supplementation, I am missing a few things at the moment, so they are in order, but it is what it's going to cost me at this point. So I do look half asleep. The first thing we do is our morning gut health drink. So we'll run through that and then we'll get into it. It is 6:20, I believe. Yep, 6:30. And yeah, I'm just gonna get after it. I'm gonna have this, make my meal one. I'm gonna go for a walk, get a coffee as well, but make my meal one. And then gotta go to work, start at 8, finish at 12. So there'll be a few gaps and stuff in between there, but that is what we're gonna do. So I feel like people would actually be very intrigued to see me make this. So half a lemon. Lemons aren't very good at the moment, but it is what it is. Apple cider vinegar. Always do organic apple cider vinegar with the mother. Great for HCl production. Beautiful. Then 10 grams of glutamine. Great for intestinal lining, especially while having it while fasted. And then in this one, I just do my creatine on a rest day. Usually on a training day, I will have my creatine. I'm getting shit everywhere at the moment. I'll do my creatine in my intro or pre-workout, one or the other. Just depends what I'm feeling. I've got creatine absolutely everywhere. Fucking hell. Topping it up with filtered water. If you don't already have one of these. And then we pretend we enjoy it. Ooh. So, as for cost. So, it's half the lemon's 50 cents. The apple cider vinegar is valued at 15 cents. 64 cents for the glutamine, 54 cents for the creatine. And then on top of this, I'm about to go for a walk and get a coffee. So I count that as part of my morning routine and costs. So I think altogether it comes to about $3.83 just for the morning. And then that's before breakfast and stuff. So run through that. And then we're going to go into breakfast and supplements and we'll get the cost for that. So you would have seen this on the full day of eating, same meal, nothing changes. The only exception is supplementation. So in total, I'll obviously put the breakdown up here. There's too many bits to remember what each thing costs here. But the total is $6.63 for, what have we got? We've got 100 grams of passata, 3 whole eggs, 125 grams of extra lean pork mince, 2 English muffins, an apple, and then obviously supplementation. So in the supplementation today, I'm currently out of omega-3. So I've got that on the way. So again, Foundry Industries, TCC 10 for 10% off. So that'll be supplement needs. So Foundry Industries actually stock all of supplement needs products. And on top of that, they've actually got some big things coming, which there will be a video as soon as it's announced by them. I'll be launching a video about it. But for the time being, we do have a vitamin B complex to make sure this is more for me for my folate to get hit. I've got a magnesium glycinate tablet. I've also got D, and I've also got a multivitamin and mineral just to cover all bases. Even though I am in the off season, I can hit a lot of my foods. I still like to keep a multivitamin in, only because we want to expand a little bit more on all of that. But other than that, the only things that I'm missing is the omega-3s. I'm looking to implement some daily greens as well. So that'll be in the gut health shake normally in the morning. I'm only just implementing that. I haven't done it in the past and I'm bringing it in. Not to say that it's going to replace like fruit and veg intake. It's going to be on top of my fruit and veg intake just to make sure, again, I am covering all bases. But other than that, I'm going to eat this meal and we'll see you at the next price point or something. I don't fucking know. Sitting outside in between clients because the day is beautiful at the moment. It's an absolute bluebird of a day. So first meal going in, we got salmon, bit of broccoli rice, bit of rice. So this is actually the most expensive meal of the day. The total is, I believe, $8.30. So the salmon obviously is a little bit more pricey, but I do only have this on my rest days, which is 2 days of the week. So it's not too bad, but obviously getting in there for the omega-3s also I needed to start getting in some more good fats to help with my cholesterol. It's not bad by any means, but we just need to make sure the good cholesterol is at least a little bit higher, just so the balance of the two is a little bit nicer, the good and the bad. My bad wasn't high, my good wasn't low, but you know, we just have to make sure they're sort of evened out and make sure that good cholesterol is a little bit higher. So the next meal is in the microwave, and we are having, so this meal will be 80 grams of rice, 2 patties of kangaroo, 30 grams of broccoli rice, and then 20 grams of 85% dark chocolate. So the meal comes out to a total of $5.65. I've already forgotten that, but all of it will pop up here anyway. So that is actually meal 3 for the day. I'm a little bit behind schedule at the moment for eating, but is what it is. So next meal going down, keeping it simple and effective. There is 80 grams of rice, 100 grams of eye fillet, 30 grams of broccoli rice, 10 grams of macadamia nut oil, and some protein on the side that I'm going to have after I finish it. So all the numbers will be up here. This is probably one of the more expensive meals other than the salmon. This comes to about $7.20 for the serve of it. So that'll be that. While I've got you here, I'll also talk about my gym memberships as a daily cost as well. So I do have 2 gym memberships, one at Powerhouse Gym and one at Iron Kingdom. So altogether with those memberships, it costs me $3.98 a day. So about $4 a day. Again, I'll pop it up here, add it to the total. But yeah, so like obviously, even if I'm training or I'm not training, that's still a cost in my day. As far as like being a bodybuilder goes. The only things today that I didn't count is like my seasonings and my like oil spray, like the spray that I put in the pan to cook my food in. But they're the only things that I haven't taken into account today, because then that just gets too fiddly as well. And it just varies meal to meal. If I accidentally slip with a bit of oil during the off season, it is what it is at the end of the day. Seasonings are usually all around the same. They're pretty cheap considering I don't really use that much anyway. But nonetheless, everything's taken into account today. We have one more meal to go. I think it's my turkey meal. And then that'll be it. Got to go pick the missus up from the airport. So I'll probably have that when I get back. And yeah. So final meal of the day is 150 grams of turkey breast mince, 30 grams of broccoli rice, 80 grams of jasmine rice, and 20 grams of peanut butter. So that is the final meal of the day. The total is all up here. So it was $4.70 for that meal. Off the top of my head, I believe that means the whole day cost me $40.29. That's me going for a rough stab in the dark and seeing if my memory does work well for me. But nonetheless, if you did enjoy this video, please do like and comment. Let me know if you want me to do this for my training day, because obviously my training days are going to be a little bit more expensive, and they are a little bit more frequent. And by then, hopefully all my supplements and stuff like that have come in as well. So if you do have any questions as well, drop them in the comments on why I'm using stuff, etc., etc. But otherwise, we will catch you on the next one. Peace.